Hi there guys, Sam here. Welcome to another video where I'm going to go through the new performance styling parts from Oettinger for the new VW Golf Mark 8. So yeah, I'll get straight into this video. So yeah, as you can see from the picture, that is essentially the car with the styling upgrades. Obviously the Golf 8, the Mark 8 has been recently introduced, and obviously being a VW Golf, it's not necessarily the most outlandish type car, and there's room to kind of improve it, to improve the styling of it. So this company, and what I'll do is I'll leave just a link to the description, well, from a website that I read around this third party essentially releasing parts for VW. Oettinger or Oettinger, however you want to pronounce it, a kind of a well-known German brand, and a German tuner, and they do work in terms of actually just improving the styling of the car. There's nothing really in terms of actually improving the performance here, although they do say all the accessories and all the parts that go into the car are all sort of wind tunnel tested, and yeah, it sounds like a proper professional job rather than you sort of like bolt on, hope it works kind of thing. And I'm sure you can, well, I'm sure you may agree that it certainly looks better than the standard Golf 8. And you can have this from obviously from your base Golf 8, or improving your R line, which I think is what this particular image is based on. And it really does, spice it up quite a lot. And you can see from that image, the black side skirts in sort of like gloss black. You can just about see the gloss black roof, the front splitter, and funnily enough, the actual wheels, which I really like, are actually a VW accessory. So that's an add-on directly from VW's normal. If you order the car, you can actually fit those 18-inch wheels. So that's really quite cool. Let's go through some of these images then, shall we? So the second image, it's just from the other side, and you get a different idea of that sort of like that front lip at the front of the car, and the side skirt again. And it certainly looks good in white. The contrast is really, really good. You can have all these accessories and all these parts sort of painted in whatever color works, but white on black, you just can't go wrong. And you can essentially have an economical, low powered engined petrol engine car, which looks just as good as, say, like a Golf R or a GTI, or however you kind of want it, or even better than those cars, is probably what they're actually going for. And they really kind of have thought of everything kind of reading through this. The diffuser at the back, which we'll come to in a second, actually has like a removable middle section, so you can still tow if you want to, if that's your thing. Cars are going to be used for everything. So they've kind of thought of quite a lot of stuff. And that front apron actually does reduce lift, which is, again, pretty cool, because it's actually going to do something, and that's according to Oettinger. So that's a really cool thing that they've kind of added on to kind of improve kind of actually make it worthwhile rather than just being an aesthetic thing. Moving on to kind of the second image as well, kind of from further away, you get the fact that the Golf 8 is a bit more plain than normal, but you can see those parts. Those wheels really do stand out, and obviously you can see the gloss backs sort of sections from there as well. You can just about see the spoiler as well, which we'll come to in a second. Now, I don't know if this is actually going to improve anything, but like they say, they've tested everything in the wind tunnel, so you just have to take their word for it. But it certainly improves the look of the car. If we go closer into that spoiler, you can see it looks good. They're primed and they can be painted in whatever color you want, or you can have them in gloss black, and I think it's quite interesting how quickly tuning manufacturers and companies such as this get on board with this. And they seem, a good reputable company. I've heard of them before as well. And I have no idea on the pricing. Nothing's been released on this, but you should be able to actually fit it this summer. So within the coming months, you can directly order that from Oettinger, or, from their like a VW approved parts supplier type place. So that's really, really cool. You can see that side skirt quite well as well, and I've always thought they look quite good on the Mark 7 GTR, that style. But in gloss black, again, I think it looks really nice, and I think it goes really well with the white paint of that car, and it actually works really well with the standard, I say standard, optional but direct from VW 18-inch alloys. And you can see that front lip again just from there. You know, you're not going to have any problems in terms of scraping it because it's a Golf at the end of the day. It's not slammed or anything with its suspension. And it looks nice. It looks good. It works well with the rest of the car. It blends in really, really cool. Again, kind of like a rear quarter profile of the car. Bit of a shame that obviously you get fake exhaust pipes, or not even fake exhaust pipes. You just get fake. I don't even know what that is, but it's not my cup of tea. That's, you know, I love my Mark 7 Golf R with actual exhausts, and if you're not going to have exhausts, don't try and pretend that there is something there, if that makes sense. But that aside, yeah, it works well with the black on white, which is quite cool. And I think just you can see there, it's just a normal sort of TSI. It's a small engined petrol engine car. You've actually got, as I mentioned before, the diffuser lip, which adds a little bit something different. It's a little bit more quirky. Certainly tries to improve that rear end, which, you know, let's be honest, it's not exactly the most exciting car you'll ever see from behind. And yeah, it adds something there. And like they said, it's a free piece, so you can just remove the middle and you can still stick a tow bar on it if that's what you want to do. You can do it. Final image, then you can see from afar. A little bit on, like, obviously this one's got a black roof as well. It certainly makes a standard Golf 8 a lot more exciting. And if you're going to sort of roll around in a car that you want to get good at miles per gallon in, you want it to be practical, you want to do everything, but you also want it to look cool, tuners like this are a no-brainer for you. And yeah, I think they're pretty cool. And I've done a video before on the Golf 8s, a tuning company called Abt, and they've done sort of their little package for the Golf 8 as well. And yeah, I'll leave a link just above. It will randomly pop up of that one if you want to check that out. But they actually offered a tune as well, and I think yeah, I think it was up to something like off the top of my head, I think about 350 brake horsepower or something crazy. But yeah, it's just what you can do with tuning cars these days. But yeah, I really think they're on for a winner, because a lot of people love to change their thing and have their own sort of unique taste on it, and this is certainly more unique than any other Golf 8 out there. But yeah, just wanted to show that, and thanks to actually my other half, she mentioned it to me that she saw this today, and a subscriber as well also mentioned it on my channel, you know. So if you guys do spot things which are quite cool and interesting, I'll be sure to kind of share it, and I think it looks cool, and I really wanted to share it with you guys. But let me know what you think of this in the comments below, if you think the styling upgrades are cool. Links in the description if you want to go check out a little bit more information around it. And yeah, would it really be something that you would really consider doing to your Golf 8 should you get one? You know, I'm really interested in that part, because I think a lot of these tuning manufacturers, they look good and I admire them, but would I really put my hands in my pocket and do it? I'm not so sure, but then maybe that's just maybe I'm just chickening out or something. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Give us a like if you've enjoyed this video and you think yeah, this looks pretty cool. And yeah, subscribe for plenty more content to come. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.